I'm Brady Paping. I'm a longtime NFL veteran, and when I speak with those that love to lift weights, they're always asking me how they can incorporate the UltraFlex into their weightlifting routine. Now, I'm somebody who loves to lift weights, so much so that I invented my own weightlifting system called the XPT, manufactured by Tough Stuff Fitness International. And what I do to incorporate the UltraFlex into my weightlifting routine is I use the UltraFlex as a warm-up tool to prepare the body to take on the loads and the forces that comes with lifting weights. And then I also use it as a finisher to finish out my workouts. I'm going to show you today the warm-up routine that I use that follows three basic fundamentals and principles of the body, and that is proper muscle activation sequences, stability, and mobility in the ankles and the hips. And I start with a static lunge rotation. And basically all you're gonna do is you're gonna get into a lunge position, make sure your knee's behind your toe, and you're gonna keep the opposite knee, the one that's down near the ground, just hovering right off the ground about an inch or two. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab the UltraFlex, both hands facing down, and you're gonna start to your left side. So you're gonna get a little bit of a stretch in your hip. You're activating your quad, activating this glute, hold the belly button in your spine so you're getting some stability through your core, and you're gonna rotate around this again 5 times. You're gonna get the oscillation of the UltraFlex going. Away you go. Then you're gonna switch it up. You're also getting association with the shoulders, the glutes, quads, which are all very important in lifting weights because you're going to need the shoulders, the glutes, the quads, the core, all to activate together so that you can be in the proper posture and position in order to take the load of the lifts onto the muscles, not the joints. Now the second exercise to warm up I use is the lunge overhead reach. And again, you're gonna get into a lunge position. You're gonna grab the UltraFlex with your right hand first. Left leg, you're gonna lunge with. This is a dynamic lunge, so you're actually, instead of holding it, you're gonna work through the lunge. You're gonna lift up the UltraFlex on above your head in a reaching position. And this is gonna activate the scapular plane, the glutes, the quads, all at the same time to create that association that I was referring to help you when you do lift weights to take the load on with your muscles, not your joints. We're gonna do 5 each leg and arm. Switch it up. Now we're gonna mix in some yoga into this. And how we're gonna do this is you're gonna hold the UltraFlex out in front of you. This is gonna be a warrior 3 pose with a quad stretch. It's a dynamic stretch, it's not static. So we're going to hold the heel to the glute. You're gonna get the oscillation going. You're gonna lean into that warrior 3 pose, balancing, stabilizing, coming up, letting go of the left foot, and then re-pulling it back to your glute for 5 times each leg and arm. It is okay if you lose your balance because this is a stability exercise as much as it is a muscle activator and a muscle association kind of movement. And now we're going to switch arms and legs. Keep that belly button into the spine. You should feel that in your hamstrings, your glutes, again, all through your body, associating those muscles firing together. Now we're going to do warrior 2 pose, which you're going to have your front foot in a lunge position with your foot pointing towards the wall in front of you or towards the front of you with your back foot pointing not the opposite way, but out this way. So your front foot points that way, your back foot points this way. And you're going to line up your heel with the arch of your back foot. And when you come down into this, I'm going to show you right here, when you come down into this lunge, you're going to want to make sure that your knee is behind your front toe. here we go. Again, creating an association. Now you're getting a nice stretch into your growing area. We're gonna do 5 each leg. An association into your shoulder, growing, hip, and quad. Again, keep that knee behind your toe. 5 each way again. Very good. Now we're gonna go into a full Monty movement with a side step. And this is going to activate almost every muscle in your body together, but with the side step, so it's emphasizing the glutes, and you're moving through the movement now. And that just intensifies the proper activation sequences of your muscles, and also it intensifies the awakening process to prepare your body to take on the loads of lifting weights. So the way the full Monty works, and it's full Monty because it's just like the name says, you're gonna hit every muscle in your body. So the way it works, you're gonna grab the UltraFlex with either your right or left hand right in the middle, and then you're gonna bring the other hand on top to where your palms or where your thumbs are at meet. And you're gonna get it oscillating, you're gonna bend in the hips, bend in the knees, get it going, and you're gonna step to your right and to your left for 10 each way. Activate that core. Now what we're gonna do is you're gonna go to the full Monty again, and instead of stepping side to side, we're gonna squat 10 times. Same way, one hand in the middle of the UltraFlex, the other hand comes on top. Bit of the hips, the knees. You're gonna get that UltraFlex going, and then you're gonna squat. And there you go. Now you can see I'm sweating, my body's warmed up, I'm ready to lift weights. And now the majority of the load that I will take on when I do lift weights is gonna be squarely on the muscles, not the joints. And that's only gonna help in developing and ultimately strengthen your muscle mass.